Did you know that you'd have to eat 5 apples today to get the vitamin C from just 1 apple your parents ate? Eating in season is healthier. I feel like I'm hearing this a lot. It's becoming trendier to eat seasonally. And I tell you what, with 2 bestsellers on gut health and nutrition, I'm a huge supporter of this approach. Eating in season means you eat foods, especially fruit, that you would naturally find harvested at a certain time of the year in the area where you live. Now, granted, this means that you may not get your beloved dragon fruit or papaya in the middle of January. But the benefits of eating seasonally are very self-evident. You see, food loses nutrition the moment it's picked. So, locally grown seasonal food is fresher, tastier, because it hasn't traveled so far. And pesticides, waxes, and preservatives are often used to prevent out-of-season vegetables from losing their nutrients straight after they're picked. These chemicals are definitely a concern for our health, but eating seasonally does not necessarily guarantee better overall nutrition. Most people aren't aware that whether they're in season or not, nowadays fruits and vegetables can have significantly less nutrients and vitamins as they did when your parents were growing up. Organic versus non-organic, is there a difference? Organic foods have one big advantage, which is that they're grown without chemical pesticides and spraying gallons of lab-made chemicals on your produce. So yes, while they sometimes cost a bit more, organic foods are better for you. However, one thing they are not is substantially more nutritious. Yes, that's right. Harvard University recently reviewed over 250 studies on organic foods, and it turns out they contain almost 0 extra vitamins and nutrients compared with non-organic food. How is that possible? Because the problem actually isn't in the food, it's in the soil. Did you know that you'd have to eat 5 apples today to get the vitamin C from just 1 apple your parents ate? And you would have to eat 100 carrots today to get the vitamin A from just 1 carrot in 1948. And this difference has serious consequences for our overall health, weight, and quality of life. Are you washing your fruits and vegetables well enough? If you mix baking soda and vinegar, you've got to watch this. Look, the FDA and the U.S. Department of Agriculture's guidelines recommend to use a cold water soak with baking soda. The baking soda effectively helps remove dirt, chemical residue from pesticides, and other unwanted materials from your fresh vegetables and fruits, like wax and preservatives. There's also a lot of people that wash their produce in a water and vinegar solution, which serves a different purpose. You see, vinegar kills a vast majority of bacteria on the surface of your produce, something that baking soda can't do. But what you see online over and over again is people mixing both baking soda and vinegar together in a water solution. And if you're one of those people and you're listening to this, I implore you, stop doing that. The fizzing fools you into thinking there's some cleaning action happening. But once the chemical reaction and all that bubbling stops, you're left with what is basically just glorified water. So, baking soda or vinegar, or one then the other, but never both together.